Alright, here we go. Game number 2 of the casting for the night. September 4th, 2017. Ravexel here in the observer mode, live casting, but from my TV. And I only get about 90% of the screen. But I'm going to try to go ahead and do this because I want to get some games out. And these are the current circumstances, but will be alleviated soon. And I'll make sure to have that done for some Prime League of Legends casting as well as for the Allied Final Tournament. For this coming up tournament weekend. Oh, looks like it's bugging out a little bit for Salin. He wasn't able to get in for this last observer spot. 3 observer spots, and we're going to see how laggy it is. Hopefully not too much. Okay, and so I recall this actually defeat Germany with Balthazar, Italy, Delacroix as Spain, followed by Kraz as his favorite France. He's a very good France player. Goliath as Norway, Chris as Russia, and of course BoBo as UK. So BoBo's got a good UK, Chris has got a good Russia. This is a really solid Allies team, and it's a very solid Axis team. These are match quality teams, and we're going to see if any of the respective players are going to try to do anything new. Are they going to go standard? This is not a match game, but we are in the middle of the Allied Final Tournament. Still with some round-robin matches to go. We're hoping Team 4 can play a match. So they're still the only team that hasn't played a match. So hopefully they're able to get on there and get some games. France going up with his air, going down, being able to pick one off and get into BC. He should see the BC from below. He should be targeting these bottom BCs. UK sees them and he's going in to follow, but not able to do it. France just a little bit slow on that, but maybe just playing a little bit defensive and wanting to fall back and be able to protect his tanks here. Eric can be looking for pot shots on these BCs. They are open, but a little bit of back and forth here. Now finally Spain joins with his messers. Really, you need to be getting your air here, Spain, a little bit quicker than that. Looks like the France take has all been taken. We're going to go ahead and shift over to the east. BC's get in on the bunkers. We have the airs looking to target the the SCVs at any time. Italian scouts going ahead with the hold position above the bunkers. They're able to get the 3rd bunker down. They're going for the 4th. Being able to get the 4th bunker down. BC is still pushing down. He's also got tanks. Chris is see if he's going to retreat them at all or if he's going to accept defeat on them. But no, not quite. That's going to go ahead and keep pushing. Norway's coming up. He's getting the extra push with Norway's troops to see if they can go ahead and target this core. Whoa, that would be massive if they get that core. And there, BoBo's calling it out. UK, they're going ahead and pushing it, and they were able to get it. Here, first rush. This is why you go early as Norway. Be going ahead and being able to get that extra pressure, getting the building, getting the siege tank. Wow, and of course the most important core. A little bit late on that for the for UK, but he wouldn't have been able to get too much anyways. But great combination there by Goliath and Chris. You know, the teamwork is there, and it goes to show you that about 24 extra troops from Norway can make all the difference. And there you go, see it, getting a port, getting a siege tank, getting a core. Thank you, Norway. Now you can go drops if you want, or you know, because that was such a successful attack, I would do exactly what I think Goliath's going to do and go huge ground. But let's see, he did build, he did move the starport order, so he does have options as he started building his supply depots. Yep, he's just building them right now. 95, just a little bit slow on that, but that's okay. But look at where he's sending all his troops, all the way down. He's going to be trying to max out. He's got 95. He should get his supply count up to about 110, 120, and try to max that out with building Marines. But let's see, he absolutely is. He's going to build Marines, and he's not going to build the dropships, at least not just yet. And absolutely be focused that. You maybe want to be building another barracks, but you know, you've got 2,700. You want to go ahead and use a little bit of this. Definitely barracks money and maybe another supply depot, but maybe not 2. Some people like to go 130, but I think it's just a little bit much. Totally personal preference. Anywhere between 110, 130 is a good initial supply count to kind of start with. And you know, Africa being able to be securely taken, France being able to take out that easy city, doing it in a decent amount of time. Got this city, just needs to go ahead and build on it. Unfortunately, having to build a factory, so not great. Lost that in the initial rush, and probably should be trying to lift this up and placing it over into this area. I imagine he's going to want to put a supply depot down here. 29 supply count for France. Every little supply count is useful. Looks like Raf is going ahead, and they're going to try diving these BCs. Here they go ahead and get, oh, so close on that one. Let's see if we can get a hit point count. Oh, 10 hit points. One single rocket is all the difference. No armor. Let's see what the attack upgrades are. See if we can make him feel bad. He had one attack upgrade. If he had that second, he would have got it. And he's going ahead, and it's working right now. So probably going ahead and building that second attack upgrade. Going ahead for the bulks. So they were the burst the east fairly handily. And as you can see, the Dragoons and the tanks and the BCs all up high. So this bulks attack should be successful. They're going to go ahead, tanks first. Going ahead and soaking up this. But you're going to want to get to this point as soon as possible. And he's going to see all the Italian tanks and probably going to want to get in there with his air and maybe with his BC. No BC. Norway going a little bit higher up. And once again, UK very, very close on that BC. Still having that one attack. 197 on the hit points. Russia is going ahead and attacking Turkey as well. Should be trying to flank his troops up into this area. He's got good enough penetration. You want to start sending this way, and then start sending your Balthman. He's absolutely doing that right now. He's going to go ahead and put a united front against these tanks. Axis have a whole lot of tanks. Look at all these German. Look at all these Italian. Great pot shots by the Allies, being able to get the BC. And now you have a couple of weak BCs. One weak BC, one strong BC. Not too much left. Norwegian Air Force coming in, mopping it up. There's an open BC. I wonder if the Allies are going to see this. Just barely out of sight range, and the Axis are in all kinds of trouble here. This is the second Bomber Command, the second Physics Corps. Once they knock this out, the Axis will be unable to build BCs without an expensive $3,000 attached on. But that seemed very unlikely at the point. They're probably going to want to rebuild some ground, maybe a little bit of air, but mostly ground. 3-2 upgrades for Russia. No upgrades yet for the Italians, but we have Germany going one attack upgrade, and no upgrades on the BC yet. Calling for the Med. We normally would see the clock up here, but unfortunately, again, because I'm only seeing about 90% of the screen, don't have all that. It might not even get one out. Nope. Good coverage by Spain. He was calling for help, but really he didn't need a whole lot of help. But it got about a group of messers down and being able to clean up and prevent any men from coming. So France knows this is coming. He did good penetration already so far, and a good combination of Dragoons and Marines here by Kraz. And he's able to get all kinds of shots here on these messers, and that would have smashed a lot of smashes of French armies down there. But because of the combination Dragoon and Marine, able to get some great shots, and there, being able to follow up with already damaged scouts, and Spain just putting them out just a little bit, and the Axis are having to invest in a new wall already. This is the second wall. Italian troops haven't been able to be put out, so this is big for Russia. It's big for Norway, because they might be able to permanently push on east and be able to push through without Italy being able to evacuate these troops, with Spain being investing money down here in Africa. I don't see where his dropships are just yet. He's got a couple of them taking troops off of Med Island. He's keeping a lot of defensive troops here. Maybe worried about Goliath. Goliath has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 drops here, and let's take a look to see if they are full. We don't see. Don't have the ability to see, so maybe on replays we do, but live we absolutely don't, or they're absolutely empty. Good job by Kraz. Plays a lot of France, so he knows how to bust up these bunker walls, and doing one at a time. Yeah, he's losing troops, but the Axis are going to have to invest more down here in Africa if they hope to keep it. Let's see if perhaps Germany is going to start building men. Perhaps we're going to see Spain, once he gets some more cash, he's at 224, build 2 or 3 more bunkers along this line. There, they just got cash, and he's going to build 1 for it, and I think he's going to build a second one. I don't think he's going to keep it at 2, but France goes ahead and sees that. Kraz is going to see if he's about countering, but not able to do it. Thought he would have realized that just a little bit sooner, maybe try to make a play, but they had so many SCVs there that they would have been able to get that bunker done with at least one of them. So good box penetration, being able to push through from Chris, able to get down to this last defensive point that Italy does hold. Next is going to be to swing up, but he might just be kind of pushing in and may retreat, but I think he's going to like what he's going to see with only a couple of ghosts and tanks defending this bunker wall. This bunker and this bark look very, very important to take out. Germany not realizing it, not being able to heal. He's probably having to deal with a lot right now. And there's a massive Norway drop right into Berlin. He's going to go ahead and finish what he started. And he's going to start clearing the top of the country. He's going to try pushing in, getting all kinds of buildings. If he gets this physics in this barracks, that's going to be all kinds of useful. Going ahead and picking off the SCVs. Great control by Norway. Goliath showing up big this game. Doing it every which way, and that's 2 quick Allied wins here September 4th, 2017, the Molo 3.1 patch. This is the tournament round-robin weekend, rather 2 weeks, but this is not a tournament game. So, good job by Chris on his Russia. Good job by BoBo targeting the air and the BCs, and that was a stand-up job by Kraz. Just another Allies win, and this time it wasn't a pub as Norway, and it was a very effective Goliath. Look at that kill-to-death ratio as Norway. Very, very strong, and you could see the buildings he was taking out. He took out half of Germany. So that's a very, very good game by the Allies. And I'm going to go ahead and make another one. Rav Excel, September 4th.